Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
So,
Hello. We're
You're
live.
late to
we're
never.
live. We are live. Welcome to Noob Podcast, our first episode.
Welcome.
Woohoo!
I feel welcome.
And
Let's
and
introduce
who
ourselves. So,
may you be?
we'll start off with me. My name's Donoban. I'm an avid gamer, and we have 3 other friends online. We'll start off with Tun as well.
Yes, I'm Tunas, and I like to game, and I'm friends with these guys. Oh, yeah. Bob's chat.
Hey, welcome. Yep, I'm a keen gamer, been gaming since forever, playing
Since
everything.
before he was a baby.
After he was born.
Played everything.
So
First
how
person
old will you
shooters,
be?
real time, RTSs, whatever. I play it.
He'll play anything.
Yeah.
He's a
Any
player.
questions? Ask Bob. I'm Drew, and I'm friends with these guys too, and I've been playing games for quite some time too. So any questions you guys got, you can just send it our way.
Can I send you
We've
some
got answers
questions?
for it.
Probably also worth mentioning that the names we use are probably our online names. So if you catch us online, be sure to say hi.
Yep, and we have a Facebook page as well, which is www.facebook.com/NoobTube podcast.
Yeah.
So make sure you like that and join it.
Yeah. And add any
I will
suggestions.
after this show. I will like that.
You should be doing
And
it
you
right
haven't
now.
liked it already.
I don't like it yet. I'm going to listen to it first and see if I want to.
You're
Gonna
part
suss
of it.
out?
What are you talking about?
I hear this to
You
us
know,
guys is
I have
pretty cute.
standards. I have standards.
So Don, what's NoobTube about?
Well, basically, it's where 4 people have come together, and we're just going to talk about games, what types of games are out there, new games, old games, games that we'd like to play, games that we don't like to play, and what we do like about them, reviews, maybe some computer stuff as well. Pretty much anything to do with gaming.
Fantastic. I mean,
You're in.
I'm
Good.
sold.
I'm sold.
Did you want to, Tun, did you want to start the ball rolling then with
Yeah.
something that you want to?
Because I've been playing a few games at the moment. It's mostly MMOs actually. I've been playing World of
What's
Warcraft.
an MMO?
MMO
For the noobs that-
is a now you got me. Massively multiplayer online game. So it's like
Yes.
Wait, did you Google that?
No.
Because that was pretty quick.
So yeah, I've been playing World of Warcraft, Lord of the Rings Online, and just recently Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. And I just quickly
Alright.
like to talk about each of them quickly because basically I played WoW with these guys mostly ages ago and just recently got back into it just to see what it was like, and it's really fun now. Like they've had a lot of changes. The questing is a lot easier now. Like they've got really good questing markers and stuff like that. They've got events that are really fun. Like at the moment it's Brewfest, which is kind of like Oktoberfest. You know how in Germany they have Oktoberfest. So they've got these events online and stuff, so you can join into activities. So I've been having fun with that. And also,
So you're playing World of Warcraft right now. Like that's one
Yeah.
of the games that you play.
yeah, those 3 games I just like play. Oh, because what I'm doing is I'm doing let's play videos. You know, like on YouTube, how people will film themselves playing the game, like record footage of the game, and then just do commentary as they play it. Like I just find that so fun to do. So I just play those games, record it, and then just upload it on YouTube. And yeah, it's kind of like my hobby at the moment. Yeah.
Well, whilst on the topic of World of Warcraft,
Yes.
I used to play it, but I don't play it anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious what brought you back to playing
You know,
World
like
of Warcraft.
a lot of WoW players will have this thing, like they'll agree with me, like you played it and you had so much fun playing it, and then you get kind of like burnt out, bored of it or something, so you move on. But then in the back of your mind, every now and then you'll get this like, oh, I wonder what it'd be like to play it again. Like I speak to all my friends who used to play it. You get that feeling, and so it kind of bubbles away, and then I think, damn it, let's just do it. Otherwise I'll just be thinking about it all the time. So because I'd never played Cataclysm, it was I think the 3rd expansion pack.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I stopped as well.
Yeah, and so you know how they redid the whole level 1 to 60 basically? They redid a lot of the zones. I've always been curious, like what changes they made, and if it was better. And from what I can tell, they did a really good job. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember playing WoW back in the early days when it first came out, and that was
Yeah.
like, for me, that was probably one of the golden years of
It
gaming.
was so much fun, yeah. So
Not-
much fun.
Yeah, not knowing about anything and
Mhm.
just leveling I had my human mage to level 60,
Yeah.
and then it was like, what are you gonna do now? I don't know what to do.
Wait for the next expansion.
And then suddenly someone introduced me to raiding. It was like just opened up a whole new
Yeah.
new game.
It's all about the rating.
Yeah, well, I guess if you're noobs, which I was back then, in WoW, I didn't know anything about raiding. I was just leveling toons,
Yeah.
and then when someone introduced me to raiding, that was just another world.
I think once you know about rating, that's when your life starts to deplete. And
You know
all the
what's-
hours, you lose girlfriends, you leave reality.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
can be a little dangerous, but you know what I think? Now they've got a lot of stuff in WoW for casual gamers too. They've got like a lot of things to do that you don't have to raid for. So I think that's kind of a good thing. Yep. Hello? You guys still there?
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
still have the 3-man or I think 5-man raids now, and up to 10 and 15. I think they're moving away from the 40-man. I don't think they have
Oh.
that anymore.
Because
Oh,
that
I
was so
remember
hard to
those days.
organize.
That was really hard. They had like voice chats and all sorts, and you had a role to play, and if you didn't do
Yeah.
it right, everyone would bag you, and everyone would die, and everyone
Yeah.
has to do it all over again.
Yeah, but that was kind
You know
of
what's
fun.
funny? That's
Getting
the
bullied.
negative side, but for some reason there's a positive side to that as well. Like it's like a group, like you feel like
Accomplishment.
part of a group as well. Like you get totally lost in the game, but at the same time it's really fun. Like yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Talking
regret
about
my
getting
time
totally
spent.
lost in WoW.
Yeah, but you hear a lot of those scary stories. How like I was looking on online, and they had like pictures of this dude. He was like young and looks quite well groomed and like still in good
I know
shape.
where this is going.
And,
I
like,
know where this is
it's like,
going.
they go year 1 of WoW,
Yes.
and then year 2 all the way to like 5-10 years, and like every year he just gets fatter and,
You know
and like more
You know what's
disgusting.
scary? It can happen.
Yeah.
Totally
So
happen.
when you're talking about like they made WoW more like casual.
Yes.
I wonder how that actually turns out.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It depends. I think part of it is your personality and how you can control it. I think as well.
Yeah.
So if you can play it without overplaying it, it's still good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if your body fat content goes up.
Yeah, I'll graph myself.
Toon's a special case, man. He can do anything and he won't put on
Damn.
anyway.
I'm not 8% anymore.
So I just want to quickly talk about the other two games I'm playing. Lord of the Rings Online. I've just started playing that. That's actually a free-to-play game actually at the moment. So you just don't have to pay anything at the start. Just play. I think up to level. I'm not sure how high, but level 50 or something like that. And after that, if you want to play more, you can buy expansion packs and things. But actually, the questing in that is really good because the storyline and the dialogue that the characters say and everything, it's really drawing me in. Like it's got a really good storyline, and I love like Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth and stuff. So, and plus the graphics are really good. You really feel like you're in Middle Earth. Like they've done a really good job with
You
it.
get to meet Frodo and some of those guys.
Yes, you do. If you're a hobbit, you start off in the Shire, and you see, because basically it's like those things where you weave in and out of the main story. So every now and then you'll get to see like the Fellowship go through past you, and you get to see events and play along. Yes, and they were so it's actually pretty good. I'm enjoying that.
How about if you're playing the other side? Who's on the other
There's
side?
no other side. You're all on the elves, humans, hobbits, and dwarves. So there's people who you can play.
Always the good guys.
Yeah, there's something called Monster Play, which I have not because I'm really new at the game. But apparently you can play as an orc, but just kind of like for fun. Like I don't think you level up a character, but you just actually inhabit that character and fight the other guys just in battles and things.
Is the game complete? It sounds like
It is
a trial kind of thing.
No, it's been going on for about 5 years, so it is complete. But the thing is, they have a mission. Basically, they had how the storyline of the Lord of the Rings, it goes from the Shire, then they take whatever, blah blah blah. Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and then the Return of the King. It's following the storyline of the movie. So I think at the moment the next big expansion is Helm's Deep. The second movie. So every expansion they'll just further the story a little bit. So you get to play through basically the storyline of the books, which I think is pretty cool actually. So they haven't actually got to Mordor yet, so that could be a few years away. But
Is that like almost like Pottermore, isn't it?
yeah, the way Pottermore is, like, they release book by book in a way, so it's kind of like that. So it's quite a good idea, rather than having everything out at the start and then people go, now what, kind of thing. It's good. And yeah, just finally, I just want to quickly talk about Final Fantasy 14. Basically, what happened was, I think it was released last year, and when it was released, it wasn't very good. Like, everybody said, like, it was just, like, let's just say, a crap game. And then what they did was Square Enix, who released it, they redid the whole game. They basically rebuilt the whole game and just released it, I think, a few weeks ago. And it's getting really good reviews. People saying it's really fun, and they've improved every aspect of it. And I just played it briefly on the weekend and made a character, and I was really impressed with the whole game. Like, the character creation is really fun, and the storyline looks good. The graphics are amazing, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. And after this,
Final Fantasy is one of those series where, you know, each episode, how do I say, each new one that comes out is bettering the last one. The
Isn't it?
graphics
Yeah.
are much better.
So,
Music is always enticing, and
Yeah.
the character creation is like so fun to do.
so cool.
Yeah,
'cause-
that was one of the main draws of Final Fantasy. Was
Yes.
the story, like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I love Final Fantasy.
Yes,
Storytelling
that's the
to
best.
another
I love
level.
that one. The music still gives me, like, you know, I love the music still. Like,
And the characters just so
and
memorable.
it's so
Like,
iconic, the music, like the Chocobo theme, and, you know, the
Yeah.
saving theme, and all that stuff.
The dancing themes, I remember there were two of them dancing, and it was like a 3D animation.
Yeah.
Like really cool animations in it.
Oh, the animation is so good in Final Fantasy, always.
yeah. It's funny that they actually remade the MMO side of Final Fantasy because
I'm so
But they've-
impressed that they did that.
their
they-
first go at
wasn't
it
very
wasn't
good.
very successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was, I'm very impressed that they actually did it again, and it's
Yeah.
actually really good now. So
Because the first take kind of suffered from, you know, like a lot of what was it, Asian MMOs, just like a grind fest.
yeah, too much grinding. So whereas, yeah.
Hopefully
Cool.
this one.
All I heard
turns
was
out better.
grinding, and I wasn't thinking about games.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
that's
I'm
on the
wrong channel,
podcast.
wrong channel, sorry.
Back to us. He's drifted off.
Andrew just
Look at
got
him.
disconnected. He'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, so basically, I think maybe for the podcast, every episode I'll give you guys a little update on how I'm going with the games. So yeah, so next episode will fill you in. So
Is it free?
oh
no, sorry. If you had bought the game initially,
yes,
you know, with the online,
I
thing,
think it is. If you bought the initial game, I think it's free for you to get the second game,
Mm.
but it's
But
still
you
a
have to
subscription.
pay
Yeah,
to
it's still a
play
subscription.
online. Oh, it is a subscription.
Yeah, so I think it's about $15 on average. But you know, the game is pretty cheap. Like I bought it on the digital download for $29, so that's pretty cheap, I would say. And you get a free month free, so that's quite cheap. Because a lot of games, they're $80.
$15 per month after that.
Yeah, I think after it's about $15. It depends on the exchange rate, I think. Which
You
isn't
know, when
too
it comes
bad.
to MMOs,
That's pretty good value.
if they do really well,
Yeah.
then I actually don't mind paying.
Me
for
neither.
The subscription.
I
Like
found
WoW,
that's-
yeah, WoW really changed my mind on that. Like
Yeah.
that game, they just continually improved that and made it
Yeah,
better than pretty much any other game that was out there
yeah.
at the
they
time.
did.
And
Cool.
it was only like $20 a month.
Yeah.
So it's definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it. Oh, if you spread it over a month, that's hardly anything.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
cool.
that's how I feel about getting LOL skins.
Yeah, I know. And it's worth it because it
Definitely
gives you
worth it.
joy, doesn't it? It does.
Yeah.
It gives you joy. What, like, was it Caitlyn skins? Okay.
No,
What was
What was
that?
that?
You know, I thought that was Don's intro for a minute.
Oh, was that Don fapping off a Godzilla?
You know what, Merv? You talk about grinding, and then he just went off, and I haven't heard of him since then.
Yeah, he's been MIA since.
And then he made that noise. Lost him. Is he even here?
Have we lost him?
Donovan?
Donoban?
Donoban? Oh no.
Oh no.
We're mad
Lost
down.
one.
Was it he's got disconnected? It's like lol.
He says keep talking. He's
Alright,
typing.
cool. Can he hear us?
Oh, well.
Let's go on to one of you guys.
Well, I just started playing, was it Rome Total War? It's the brand new one that came out.
Oh,
Hello?
what happened?
No, Did you guys hear a funny sound?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that you?
Okay, cool. I wasn't going crazy then, that's alright.
What is that sound? I want to know. I'm going to go to sleep.
I like that sound.
I know, it was interesting. Very interesting. That's what Don sounds like.
It sounds like a gremlin beating off.
Sounds like Don beating off. That should be a ringtone. Oh, Vu, carry on.
Yeah, Vu. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
You lost my train of thought. Where was I going?
Oh no, Don lost his train of thought. He made that noise, but now Vu's gonna go off.
Well, I can tell you what I was trying to do, right? Like, I was trying to you know how I was trying to get the computer to record the sounds through my microphone?
Yes.
So I was trying to set it up. So I played that sound because it's a sound that I like. And it cuts me off, so you guys can't hear me when I speak, but you can hear the sounds that come through my computer speakers.
Oh. But can you switch between the two? Like, can you play the sound and then switch back to yourself?
Yes, it took me a while to figure it out though, but yes, I can do.
So you'll be good to go then.
I'll be good to go, but I didn't want to interrupt Vu, so maybe I'll do it after Vu.
Oh, yeah. All right.
It's too late.
Too late. You interrupted him already.
Yeah, I know. It's just a train wreck.
He's lost his train of thought.
I don't mind doing it if you guys want to listen to it.
Nah, do it while he's talking. You know when he gets going, right in the middle of it, then play it.
But why don't you talk, Vu? I feel bad for interrupting you. Why don't you talk?
What was I talking about?
Right.
Total War. Yeah, like, it just came out, and it got really highly rated on GameSpot, so I thought I'll give it a go, because I did like Shogun Total War. You played that?
Yeah, I played that.
Yeah.
Battles are
so far, it's amazing, like, it's so in-depth, sort of like the economy that you manage, you gotta build buildings, and you gotta manage, like, population growth as well as unrest, and as well as trying to build an army, and and the combat in it I reckon is much better than the Shogun one.
Wow.
In the Shogun one, whenever you attacked a castle, it was pretty much the same thing again and again. It was good, but it was kind of the same.
Is this Shogun 2 you're talking about?
Yeah, Shogun.
Yeah,
2.
wow,
Yeah.
so it's better than that even. Cool.
So it's different. Like, in Shogun, every time you attacked a castle, was always the same castle themed.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, I haven't attacked too many yet, but it seems like, it's
variety.
There's different villages, and, like Roman, you got like different factions instead of just all Japanese shoguns around. This one is, you got the Greeks, you got the Celtics and all them.
Yep.
So they got different.
You each have different kinds of weapons.
I don't know yet. I'll probably let you guys know
They
next
probably
podcast,
would.
But,
Yeah.
but
So, what's the multiplayer like?
I haven't tried that yet because I'm still trying to get a hang of the
Single player.
I don't even know what my troops do. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you are truly a noob, Vu, so I'm glad you're on this channel on the panel.
Oh, you came to the right place.
I like it.
I'm
So
not
yeah,
disappointed.
feel free to be a noob on our channel. It's alright. We welcome it.
I'm just still trying to get a hang of like all my army at the moment. Like, you got different levels of inventory, and yeah, so far it's good. I'll let you guys know more next time.
Is that the only game you're playing at the moment?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well, yeah. Now that you finished, Vu, I was gonna, I played a song before, and basically for this NoobTube channel, I wanted to try and create a song for it, like a theme intro for the start part, but I wasn't sure how to do it, because there's lots of music making software out there. But one thing that I do like is, I think I've spoken to you about it before, Tunas, and
Yes.
it was that bit kind of music.
I love that type of music. I love it. 'Cause, like,
So
we
yeah,
haven't talked
I mean,
before.
I listened to it, and it's like really cool old school music for gamers, but making it is a different story. And
There's programs you can do it, I think. That make
yeah, I downloaded a program. It's a free program. It's called FAMI Tracker, so Fami Tracker,
cool.
and
I
you
think
can
I've heard of that.
you can do lots of stuff with it.
Yep.
But I created something. It took me like the whole night to do, but it's only like a very short caption, and it doesn't go for very long. So it's a interesting
Perfect for an intro.
kind of software to use. Yeah, did you guys want to hear it? I can play
Yes,
it, and hopefully
I
it
wanna hear
works. It'll cut me out, so
that's fine.
I'll be
We
back
don't
a little
need to
later.
hear you.
Yeah, don't worry about me. Yeah, let's just find it for you guys. All right, just hold on a tick.
Cool. Wow, that's cool.
Welcome to Noob Podcast. Four friends getting together to chat about a topic they love, gaming.
I love that. Don, that's awesome.
Wow, that's cool.
He's
It's a
back.
bit of Cookie Monster
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me?
in a Commodore
Yes.
64 world.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. How did you like it?
I really like. I was thinking, I want that as my ringtone. It's so cool.
Cool, man.
And you know the sound.
Yeah, it's like
totally, totally reminds me of like
Go.
Commodore 64 music that I love, like the sound
Exactly.
effects and stuff.
The software
Yeah.
that was used is made to use NES games, NES
Yeah,
games, and the
it's
old
similar, yeah.
games. So
It's
yeah,
And you know what? I like how you had the Yoda. The Yoda talking.
Was that Yoda? It sounded like Cookie Monster.
no, it sounded like Yoda to me.
It's supposed to sound like Yoda.
I-
Is that from the program as well?
No, it's a separate program. I just looked up free text-to-speech software,
That's
and then what I did is I exported the song as a WAV file,
yeah.
imported it into Audacity, which is an editing program for audio stuff,
Yep.
and then I added another track and added the that Yoda talking dude.
Sounded cool. I want that file as my ringtone.
So yeah, if you guys approve that for the intro,
well, I
then
get
that
that
would be sweet.
like X Factor. Yes, from me. We need 3 yeses.
That's a yes.
Now it's down to move.
Yes, from me.
Yes. So reluctant, man.
I know.
What? I'm gonna be like Simon Cowell, the one that's like, it's okay, but you don't need my vote. You already got 2 out
It's
of
a very
3.
nooby song. Like it
love
sounds like noobs.
Yeah. Was perfect. I like it. Good work, though, Don.
Thanks, man. All right, so
Next turn.
Drew, you're next.
Oh, am I?
Yes, I help you out.
Well-
Don't- Let's talk about LOL.
Yes.
What is
Well,
LOL?
let's talk about how we came
laughing
all
out loud?
together.
Laughing out loud, yeah.
Yes. So, the love of LoL, if nobody knows about LoL, it's the League of Legends. Probably one of the biggest games out there at the moment, played by many. And, this was the first game that we all kind of played together and got us all, syncing up our mics and playing games together. So it holds very dear to me. And I still play it to this day. It's the only game that I play, other than my phone games. And we can talk about that like another time. But
okay.
yes.
So
Huh?
what is LOL about for the people that haven't played LOL?
Shit, I don't know.
I can
I
tell you
just know
about it.
killing creeps.
All right, well, basically it's like is that 3 Corridors, the other game that's like
Yeah.
it?
Well,
Or
it was.
Dota.
Yeah, it was based.
Dota.
It came about the whole genre. It's a brand new genre that just came about recently, which is based on the original 3 Corridors, which
Yep.
then grew into Dota, which is both of them were like mods of the Warcraft 3 games.
This is showing your age. Go
Well,
on.
Hey,
Yeah, because I
I
have no
played
idea
those
what you're
games.
talking about.
Tunis and I were like masters of 3 corridors.
We played it
We used
so
to play
much
that.
at those LAN cafes. We had
But
such
why
good
are you so
memories.
bad at the game now? I don't
Yeah,
know.
man. I don't believe you, bro.
Stop telling fibs.
Yeah, and then and then after that, it's just spawned a whole new genre.
Yeah,
Like
it's
now,
all
it's
fun.
the MOBA genre,
So what's
which
it
is pretty
actually
much what it's
called?
called.
Like, it's not an MMO. What is it like? What kind of genre is it called then?
I think
Who's
it's
It's
called
not
it
called
MOBA?
Three Corridors.
MOBA,
What does MOBA stand
What's
for?
that?
MOBA.
multiplayer online battle arena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that is.
Even I'm learning.
Can I just say some of my memories of LoL? Like, I used to play with these guys, and I remember I used to log in at 11 o'clock, and Merv would be on, and I'd play with him till like 1:30, and whether we won or we lost, Merv would try to keep me online. If we won, it was like, we can't, we're a roll, man, let's keep playing. And always, it sounds good.
What are we
Like,
winning?
Wait, it's Drew. Who's Merv?
yeah. And, like that?
What is going on?
Audio problems.
Sounded like Tun just faded away just then. Are you there, Tun?
Yeah, you gotta talk a bit louder into your mic.
Tun. And Drew, are you there?
I am here.
Oh, okay. I can hear Vu and Drew. Having a bit of technical difficulties. Hopefully Tun doesn't get disconnected because he's the one that's recording the software
But yes,
for this
I will
podcast.
take over the reins, and I'll just say.
Hey, Tun, let us know if you can hear us. But yeah, we'll continue with talking about LoL. So basically, you have 5 players on one side, 5 players on the other side, and you're fighting your way towards the middle. The main thing is to take down enemy towers, which protect certain zones of the map, and to kill the enemies' like headquarters, which is
Yeah, and the main thrill of the game is kind of like a gladiator thing. It's it's like a 5-on-5, and you just control one unit.
every few months. So it's pretty cool and up to date. And each new champ has new abilities, which every time they bring new abilities, it changes the way the game works. So did you want to go through any of the abilities, Drew?
I guess if we, I guess like with most of the champs nowadays, they always have like some unique ability as opposed to like the previous people. So normally there's this an item in there that's called like the Guardian Edge. I'm thinking about where. So Guardian Angel, and essentially what happens there is that once you die, you get reborn with like an X amount of hit points. And yeah, so, just like small things like that, they'll start incorporating that into, new champions. So, they'll end up having like this extra life and, you gotta kill them twice essentially. And if they get this item, then you have to kill them almost like 3 times. So, yeah, things like that. It makes the game very interesting and changes the meta and just like the dynamic of like what champion works best with who?
Yep.
Yeah. So
I think those ones are associated with item abilities as well, because not only do you have your own abilities, you have specific item ones. So your champion usually comes with, I think, a set of 5 abilities. Or 4 abilities.
4.
There's the ultimate. Yeah, 4. 4 is the ultimate. But each champion has a different kind of thing. So one might have a stun, or there's certain roles to play in LoL. There's a support role, there's the attack role, there's like the magic attack role, and there's the tank. So you can mix it up, but generally there's a certain method of how you want to play the game. Like at the top you have...
Don't forget about the jungler, the guy that harvests
the
stuff.
You're the one that usually junglers. No wonder I forgot about that.
Yeah, because he's quite forgettable.
Nah, the jungler is very important. Basically, he roams around the map, which they call the jungle, and
his aim is to try and assist the allies by trying to sneak up on the enemy opponent when he's pushing forward. So, for instance, at the top of the map, if there's one person playing against the enemy person, if you can sneak up through the jungle or through the side, and the jungle will become 2 versus 1, so it will take down more chance of taking down the enemy. But Drew's pretty good at jungling. What's some of the stuff?
Pretty good. Come on.
Yeah, you're pretty good. Who's your favorite champ at the moment?
My favorite champ, I would say, it'll have to be Hecarim, who's he's a pony. He's a horse, and he's probably got like one of the fastest move speeds in the game. So when you come out of the bushes, like even if they see you coming, they can't react in time, and that's it's always really fun to play a character like that. And he's got a new skin that came out, and I think the community has always been asking for like a My Little Pony type skin. so they made something like that looks exactly like it. So it's really, really cool. It's like colorful and like really pretty.
To explain, skins are like you can change the outside of your character, like which is pretty a very cool part of LoL, League of Legends, because you can change how your character looks, and you actually have to pay money for it to happen. So the game itself is free, but if you
worth.
Yes, it is worth it. So the game's free. You keep playing the game, and you can choose to buy characters with money, or you can just save up for points to buy the champ for free later on, but it takes more time. But the skins you actually have to pay for money. And there's a lot of skins and characters out there.
Which is pretty amazing because I think right now LoL is like one of the most popular, or not, it's definitely probably the most popular MOBA game. That it's like, in terms
most
of...
profitable.
Most profitable, that's the word I was looking for. And it's, I think the company that what is it?
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Develops...
Yes, we can!
Oh, I'm back! Sorry. I'm back!
I'm back, baby!
Were you recording any of that before?
Yeah,
That's
it's all
just like
recording.
Iron
I'm sure
Royds.
it's recording. I sure hope it's recording, because these guys are saying good stuff.
I do hope it's recording as well.
Yeah, don't worry.
I could kind of see you. You could hear us, right?
I can hear you guys all clearly, but you couldn't hear me. Cause I just plugged in my webcam, that's why now it's maybe the other mic's
A
working.
little bit echoey.
Yeah.
That's okay. Sorry, but you got interrupted again.
No, well, what's the company that develops
Riot.
LoL?
Riot.
Right.
Yeah, they're like one of the best companies to work for, isn't it?
Yes, top.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like looking online, and they said like, what's the top 25 IT or like just like companies to work for, and like you've got like Google being on top, and then Facebook second, and forgot what the third one was, but like number 4 was like Riot. So it's amazing that a free game that's like making such profit and generating so much income.
But I guess it's all these people buying skins.
Yeah.
The
Guilty.
catch is it's a free game, and everyone loves free stuff. They can just download it, play it for free. In fact, I remember Bob, you were the first one that introduced me to it, and I shut you down the first thing. I was like, no, I don't really want to play it. I'm playing this other game. What other game was I playing? Battlefield. That was it.
Yeah.
I was playing Battlefield, and you said, no, I can't play this game, LOL. And I just like didn't play it, and I just continued playing Battlefield. And then now, LOL is the only game that I play.
Yeah, I had to get you into the MOBA world.
Yeah. I'm glad for it too.
Yeah.
What is Chun doing? Chun, are you running around?
On your tricycle.
Sat in his chair, sounds like it.
Doing some exercise.
Did you hear me? Oh, my sister just called, so I had to go tell my parents a message. So I'm back.
Oh, we're on air. Tell her we're on air.
What?
Yeah, this is
no.
recording live.
Yeah, you tell her she can wait.
Exactly.
You got a bigger fish to fry. Shit.
Exactly.
Wait, are we allowed to swear in this?
I reckon it's okay.
We can do what
We can do
we
what
can
we
do what we
like.
want, I guess, if we put the disclaimer or something.
Yeah, I mean,
But
people
for
have
the
heard
news
those
out there,
words.
maybe we'll try and keep it G-rated.
Yeah, we'll try to.
Try.
Try to.
Yeah.
Well, did you guys want to add anything else before we sign off?
No, not that I can think.
Anything more we
Thanks
want to
for-
talk about LOL?
Thanks for listening.
Well, we can bring LOL into the next episode as well.
Yeah, you can always talk about it again.
Yeah, there's always going to be a bit of LOL in our hearts.
Yeah,
Not love, but LOL.
we'll always have
Yeah.
love.
Not love, but love.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, are we signing off?
Signing off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
before we do, I want to give a quick shout out to a
Oh,
game
shout out.
development at the moment. That's right.
That.
A game that I found just during my browsing travels. But it's a game called Wasteland 2. Now, for anyone who's ever heard about Wasteland, they'll be so excited because that was the game that was like the grandfather of Fallout.
And Fallout
Wasteland.
rocks. Fallout
I've
rocks.
heard of that, but what is it?
It's a RPG game, but the thing is, it's set in like a Mad Max kind of world. So pretty much the world has been destroyed by nuclear bombs for some reason. Everyone decided the US and then Russia, everyone decided to launch bombs, and people lived in these shelters called vaults. So they hid away in there, and then they sort of popped out when all the radiation had gone, and the world's just been destroyed. So everyone's living in, little communities here and there, just sort of fending off from themselves, kind of like a Mad Max. And yeah, it's just everything's just gone to dust, and you just scavenge for weapons, and there's some new communities popping up that work on new weapons like plasma guns and all that. But the world's just amazing. I love that type of world where it's just barbarians everywhere and mutant zombies, and yeah, it's cool. But they're just developing it. Brian Fargo, who actually developed Fallout, is involved in the project, so it will be good.
Awesome.
Sort of
What type of
keep an
game
eye
is
out for
it?
it.
Like, is it they make it first
It
person?
looks
or
exactly.
like
No, well,
Fallout?
it looks exactly like Fallout.
Oh,
That's
that's
the thing,
good.
so-
I'm glad.
So I think that
Third person view. Top
yeah.
down.
Yeah. So Fallout, I don't think they could have done Fallout because some
Licensing.
Interplay owns
Yeah.
that licensing. But
Well, Wasteland will be
Um,
just as like good.
Brian Fargo still owns the license for Wasteland, so he's probably doing that.
So did he do Wasteland and Fallout?
Yeah, he was involved in both.
I never knew.
Yeah. He was the creator of it.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. Can't wait.
Yeah.
It's one of those
Do you know when
Kickstarter
it's-
campaigns.
So do you know when it's coming out? Is it this year or next year?
I'm not too sure. They started releasing screenshots
okay.
on YouTube, so you
Yep.
can check it out.
Oh, I might check it out.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, that was our first podcast.
Yep.
Can I just want
like
to add one thing?
Yeah.
This is how we're doing this podcast. When I play computer games now, it's like I feel like I'm researching for the show. So it's awesome.
Yeah, you should be. It's a part-time job.
It's like,
full-time job.
I'll play a bit. Research.
All right. Well,
All right.
this is Drew signing out.
This is Tuna
Hope
signing
you,
out.
This is Bob signing out.
And Donovan signing out. Hope you've enjoyed listening to us, and we look forward to the next episode.
I'm going to like the fan page now. I think I enjoyed it.
Me too.
Maybe we need to regurgitate what the
Yeah?
Facebook
Sure.
page is.
Facebook.com/NoobTube Podcast.
And how do you spell that, Don? How do you spell noob tube?
He's spelling
He's spelling it.
Noob.
OOBTUBEPODCAST.
Fantastic.
NoobTube Podcast.
Fantastic. Gotcha.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All
So
right.
that's it. We'll catch you guys next time, I guess.